Aloha, I'm Zane Schweitzer, your host of Zero to Hero Wingboarding Tutorial. In episode 1, we're going to be rigging up our hydrofoil, attaching it to our board, and getting it set up for wing riding. Alright, hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the following episodes. Alright, so today I'll be setting up my 4-6 starboard wingboard along with my AK starboard 3-meter FreeWing and starboard hydrofoil. Okay, let's lay it all out and get it going so that you guys know how to set it up yourself. So starting with setting up your foil, because it's not going to blow away. So start rigging up your foil first when you get to the beach. Alright, so we'll start first with attaching the mast to the board. So I'm going to set up my foil in the furthest forward position, and I always like to apply torque evenly from corner to corner. So I'm going to go from the top left to the bottom right, and so on and so forth, evenly applying pressure, not going full 100% on each one. You want to go one by one. So now I'm going to go a little tighter to each corner. Alright, there we go. So the mast is now solid attached to the board, and we could continue with the fuselage and the wing. This new starboard hydrofoil is set up with the quick lock system, which is really convenient for getting on and off the water and getting set up really efficiently. Once the fuselage is assembled onto the mast, you don't need to take it on and off. And so I usually keep it stored in my bag at all times. I'm going to show you guys for the guys setting up their foil for the first time how to attach the fuselage. Either or is even, so you could go either side, believe it or not. We're going to slip it on to the front. So first we're going to attach the top bolts for the fuselage. And we're going to lightly apply torque and pressure once again. Always want to apply your pressure to your screws evenly. Now before we apply full torque on our top screws, we're going to put on our sleeves. And these go through those side holes. So now we could start to apply our full torque now that everything's attached. All the side sleeves and screws are in, the top screws are in. We have pressure evenly distributed. Now we're going to go and evenly distribute our full torque. Now this new starboard quick lock system really is a quick way to get in and out of the water. I'm going to show you just how fast it is to put on your front and back wing, and as well change wings if you want to play around it. So here's our tail wing piece. It's as easy as slipping it on and doing a quarter to a full turn on that quick lock attachment. So there we go. I have torque here, and that's it. There's one screw attaching that back piece, and it holds very well from the testing I've done so far. Now our front wing has the same system. We're going to do a quarter to a full rotation on that quick lock bolt, and then we have one safety bolt going into the available slot there. And just like that, within minutes, we're able to get into the water quicker with the new starboard quick lock system. I find it a lot easier to comprehend for beginners for setting up their foil for the first time as well. There's less components, so a lot of positives to that. Now that we have our board, our foil all set up and attached, let's move on to setting up the wing. All right. So once again, I'm setting up my 3-meter FreeWing here. Now you don't need to unroll it necessarily, because once you start pumping it up, it'll all just unfold. Now, important note I'd like to make here is on the safety strap. On your pump, there's a safety cord. Make sure to attach it before you get started to your leash, so that as you start pumping it up, the wind doesn't blow your wing away. Alright, so now I'm going to open up my valve port here and unscrew the top valve so that I can attach my pump end into the appropriate attachment there. Now with both feet on the pump, we can start getting this thing going. So it's important not to go too far over your max PSI recommendation. On this 3 meter and many of the other starboard AK FreeWings, the max PSI is 6. So I try not to go too far above that mark, but definitely like to top it off near the max. Once we have a desired pressure that's nice and firm on the wings, we want to clip our air valve here on the inside. And then top it off, making sure that we're still at our desired pressure. Okay, we can eject the pump, fasten that safety valve, put the cap back on. Safety is a priority when practicing a new sport like hydrofoiling or wingboarding. This is the leash system provided when you get a starboard FreeWing. Similar to kite surf setup, we have a knot and loop system, and we're going to simply slip over our loop from our leash over the knot attached to the wing, and we have a nice safe leash setup. Now the other end is going to attach to our wrist. Counterintuitive from surfing, we're not going to attach this to our foot. We're going to attach this as so to our wrist and pull tension just like that. Now we're ready to hit the water. Okay. So I've always been a fan of double looping our leash. Instead of going through and looping as so, like this, I like to go and double loop it so that the leash has twice the amount of strength. The leash string has twice the amount of strength. There we go. Depending on the day and the current conditions, you're going to want to assess what type of gear you're going to rig. But I want to encourage you guys to not be shy, to get familiar with your wing on land before taking it onto the water for your first time. Let's go, oh yeah. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of Zero to Hero wingboarding tutorial. Stay tuned for episode 2, where I'll be sharing a few different options on how to comfortably carry your gear to the water. Oh yeah, aloha.